Hi, I'm Anna, and it's time for Witch Doctors! In Season 23, the first set that we're getting for Witch Doctor will be Helltooth. In this video, guys, I'm gonna show you the classic Helltooth setup with pets, with dogs, and with Gargantuas, and also the Zombie Bears Helltooth build. Zombie Bears is a little bit more powerful, but maybe in the beginning it will be easier for you to start with a classic Helltooth. Okay. Let's start let's start with the classic Helltooth. In this setup, in this build, your main damage dealer will be your pets, and it will be your Gargantuas. So we're doing absolutely everything to increase the damage of your pets, of the Gargantuas. You're rolling everywhere where you can. You are rolling Gargantua damage. Here it is. And also, guys, first you need Gargantua damage. The second thing that you need to roll on your items is area damage. I have here a bit weird non-seasonal setup. That's why I don't have here a lot of area damage, but you actually need to roll area damage. I have here 5 pieces Helltooth equipped on me, and also I have here Task and Tower gloves. They're increasing the attack speed of our pets, again doing absolutely everything for the pets. I have here as well Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose set. Also Lacumba's Ornament Bracers, they are helping us to stay alive. And the Short Man's Stinger Ring, the absolute must for this build, because it's increasing the damage of Gargantuas by up to 650%. Yes, it's a must. We have here the belt, the Witching Hour. It's just a really powerful belt. It's increasing our damage overall and also attack speed. The weapon, I'm using here the Sacred Harvester. Unfortunately, there is no some special pet weapon, special Gargantua weapon for Witch Doctor, so just using Sacred Harvester. It's cool. It's increasing the Soul Harvester stacks up to 10 times, and which means actually it's increasing our survivability. And we have here now the Spite, the Gargantua Mojo. It's giving us the effect of humanoid rune for our Gargantua. Also the gems, Bane of Trapped here, it's a solo setup, so Bane of Stricken, and also Enforcer, our pet gem. More damage for the pets. In the coop I have the Furnace, Mask of Hiram. It's increasing the damage of our pets by up to 200%. And Ring of Royal Grandeur to make all of this work. And also, guys, forget to tell, the gems in the helm. I'm using the purple gem to increase my life. And my core gems, guys, I'm using here Dexterity. Dexterity on Witch Doctor will increase your armor, so it's helping you to stay alive. And also using Intelligence gems, it's increasing your damage. You just choose. If you feel yourself squishy, use more green or red gems. They will also increase your armor. Or if you feel yourself like it's all fine, I can chill, I can really easy stay alive, so okay, then just use all yellow gems, all intelligence gems. Our skills. I have here Wall of Death, communicating this with spirits, because that's how Helltooth build work. You are casting Wall of Death and it's increasing the damage of your Gargantuas. Also here, Piranhas Piranado to group the mobs. Soul Harvester Languish, it's increasing our armor. Spirit Walk, I have here Jaunt, but maybe it will be also cool to use here Severance. It's increasing our movement speed, so like just choose what is good for you. Jaunt will allow you to stay in the spirit realm for 3 seconds. It's nice. Our zombie dogs, Leeching Beasts, they are healing you. Your zombie dogs heal you for 100% of your life on hit with every attack. And our main damage dealer, our crazy Gargantuas with the rune Restless Giants, because we have already Humanoid from our mojo. And we have here Restless Giants to increase the movement speed, the attack speed, the physical damage, like so, to become really crazy to have really crazy Gargantuas. And because it's a physical rune on Gargantuas, we are rolling physical damage if we can on our braces, and if we can on our amulet. The passives, Pierce the Vial, who knows? All of your damage is increased by 20%, but your mana costs are increased by 30%. We don't need mana that much in this build, because you're summoning your pets in the beginning of the rift. They will stay with you forever until you die, so you don't need to summon them again, so you basically don't spend mana at all. That's why it's here. And also Confidence Ritual, increase our damage for 25%, amazing. Midnight Feast, increasing the damage of our pets. And the Cheat Death Spirit Vessel. Maybe in the next season, season 23, you will have your follower, you will have the Cheat Death from your follower, so maybe if you don't need Cheat Death here, maybe go with the Gruesome Feast, it'll increase your intelligence, so why not? Okay, let me show you a little bit the gameplay, and let me tell you what you actually need to do and how you should play this build. When you're entering the rift, you need to summon your pets. Summon your Gargantua, summon your dogs, and never touch those buttons again. Your pets will be always there with you, you don't need to respawn them. They will follow you and they will crush everything around you. And then you're running through the rift, you're searching for the big group of mobs, you're gathering them together with piranhas, you are casting Wall of Death, and that's it. Now you're just waiting until your pets kill absolutely everything inside of this area of Wall of Death. You also need to be sure that Sacred Harvester has always 10 stacks, so when you see a big group of mobs, you're just casting Sacred Harvester, and with one eye, sometimes controlling that Sacred Harvester has 10 stacks, so each time when you see a big group of mobs, just press Sacred Harvester again, it will be enough. And that's the whole gameplay. For me, in this build, there are unfortunately not enough gameplay. The only thing that you're doing, you are casting Wall of Death and then you do nothing. You're just waiting until your Gargantuas will kill everything. And it's kind of boring. You don't have to press anything. There are absolutely no combination of buttons that will somehow increase the damage of your pets. So it's kind of too easy. But in the beginning of the season, maybe it will be a nice and really chill start of the season. Okay. Let's go to Zombie Bears. Zombie Bears setup, Helltooth Zombie Bears, it's a little bit more challenging to play, but it's dealing more damage, and you're gonna have the bears running around. So, let me show you what I have here. I'm wearing here 5 pieces Helltooth equipped on me, and also Captain Crimson set, the belt and the pants. Because of Captain Crimson set, we're gonna have increased damage by the amount of our cooldown that we have, and that's why we have here the Diamond Gem, which is increasing our cooldown, so Diamond in the helm. Also here the Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose. Here they are, it's increasing our damage and it's also increasing our survivability, while moving damage taken is reduced by up to 50%. The second ring will be Ring of Emptiness, absolutely amazing ring for Witch Doctor. Unfortunately, it's not working in the classic Helltooth setup because your main damage dealer there are not you, but your pets, your Gargantuas. And Ring of Emptiness is increasing your damage. You deal up to 300% increased damage to enemies affected by either your Hound or Locust. Absolutely cool, absolutely must. Our bracers, Lacumbos and Namet, they're helping us to stay alive. Reduce all damage taken by 6% for each stack of Soul Harvester. Also, the weapon, Scream Show. It is our zombie charge, it's our zombie dog's weapon. in the ideal world you need to wear it. It should be definitely on you, because in the primary skills it's increasing the zombie charger damage by up to 80%, I guess. Yeah, by up to 80%. And in the secondary it reduces the mana cost of zombie charger by 75% and increases its damage by 7 times. And we have the mojo, we have the zombie charger mojo. It's increasing the damage of zombie charger by 150%. And your zombie bears, they're gonna be now 8 of them, and they are now running really far away. So your main damage dealer will be zombie charger, your zombie bears, so you're increasing absolutely everywhere zombie charger damage where you can. And also you need to increase cooldown because of your Captain Crimson set, and you need to increase area damage. So in the ideal world you need to have everywhere everything. Try to roll on the Scream Show also area damage, and you're gonna be unstoppable, the master of the bears. The gems that I have here: Bane of Trapped, it's a solo setup again, and Bane of Stricken here, and Gogok of Sweetness. And guys, here it's a little trick. So by the way, I'm right now showing this build on the setup from season 22, so I have 4 coup slots. You will have only 3 coup slots in season 23. You're not gonna be able to use conversion of elements in the coup, but it's all fine. You are using only Ring of Royal Granda. And yeah, the trick: if you're using Gogok of Sweetness, it's increasing your damage a little bit. You are using then here in the second coup slot Aquila Kiras. It will help you to stay alive. But maybe it's not enough, it's not really like incredibly effective. Maybe you want to use Stone Gauntlets here, they're gonna help you more. This setup is really squishy, guys, for real. Maybe you need to use Stone Gauntlets. Getting hit increases your armor by 50%, but it reduces your movement speed by 15% and attack speed by 20%. This attack stacks up to 5 times. If you will use Stone Gauntlets, then I will recommend you, instead of Gogok, I will recommend you to use very invigorating, my gosh, Gemstone. This gem has a wonderful ability: you are immune from control impairing effects. Unfortunately, if you are using Stone Gauntlets without this gem, on this build you will stuck. The mobs will, each time when they're hitting you, you are kinda like you're frozen, and you're losing a lot of mobility because of Stone Gauntlets. So like, choose your way, find your way how it will be more comfortable for you to play. I played them both, and for me, I guess, kind of more comfortable with Stone Gauntlets and with a green gem. After some time you're just getting used to it. Also, what do we have in the coup? The weapon slot is Sacred Harvester. It's increasing our survivability. Insanely squishy setup. So yeah, we need here Sacred Harvester to stay alive. And Ring of Royal Granda, yeah, to make all of this work. I said already that we're using Diamond in the Helm, and our core gems, I'm using here Dexterity and Strength, again to stay alive, because Dexterity, green gems or red gems on Witch Doctor, they will give you armor. These skills I'm using here: Wall of Death, communicating with spirits. You need Wall of Death always when you're playing Helltooth, because this will activate the damage increase for Zombie Charger. So Wall of Death is a must. Then Zombie Charger, it's your main damage dealer. Zombie Bears, we're using here Poison Rune, it's the most powerful one, and that's why everywhere where we can, we're rolling also poison damage. Soul Harvester, why? Actually, should be Languish. Soul to Waste is increasing your movement speed, but Languish is increasing your armor. So, actually, actually should be armor. Spirit Walk, Jaunt we have here, maybe Severance again, like Severance is increasing your movement speed. Horrify, Frightening Aspect we have here, gain 50% additional armor for 8 seconds after casting Horrify, really cool thing. And Locust Swarm, Pestilence to poison absolutely everyone and to activate our Ring of Emptiness. Our passive, Confidence Ritual, increasing your damage by 25%. Creeping Death, Hound, Locust Swarm, and the damage amplification from piranhas last almost forever. Swampland Attunement is giving you more resistance, helping you to stay alive. And here, Grave Injustice. Okay, let me show you how this build works. Let me show you a little bit the gameplay, what you need to do with your zombie bears. Time for zombie bears. When you're entering the Rift, you need to find the big group of mobs and you need to press Soul Harvester. You're really squishy, so you really need those 10 stacks and they should be always up. And also press right in the beginning Horrify. This is your armor. Mobs will freeze for a little bit, but you will get a lot of armor, and Horrify should be always up. After that, press Locust and poison the whole map. Locust will activate Ring of Emptiness and you will have increased amount of damage. So each time when you see a big group of mobs, press Locust once, it will be enough, it will poison the whole map right in front of you. And after that, press Wall of Death. And after that, fire zombie bears, fire zombie charger. And see how the bears are destroying absolutely everything in the area of Wall of Death. Wall of Death is activating zombie charger, it's increasing the damage insanely of zombie charger. And that's it, that's the gameplay. Would be really cool if when you're firing a zombie charger you are staying still, would be absolutely amazing. And if you are staying still in the Oculus circle on the ground from the Oculus ring, if you're staying still, this will activate the damage from your Endless Walk set that you are wearing. The problem with zombie bears is that they can stack easy, so you really need an open map to make it all work, to maximize your damage, so basically to allow all your bears to run and crash the mobs. And that's why wallers are an absolute nightmare for the zombie bears, just because they can't run, so like they can't kill anything. So enjoy the bears, enjoy Helltooth in season 23. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe and see you on my streams.